Deadman Wonderland is a series that is hard to explain, but I'll try. And the easiest way is probably to start off with what the plot is actually about. To help you get through this, I have prepared a very short synopsis. Because God knows, no one wants to hear the sound of my droning voice for quite as long as that. Prisoners, death games. Prisoner death games. Human rights. No thanks. Okay, got that? Now forget it. Underground lab. Battle Royale death games. Blood weapons. What? Weapons made of blood. Got it. Cool. Now escape. Done that. Yes. No. Kind of. Now here's a setup for season 2. Now forget it. Read the manga. Because it's not happening. And this, alongside a couple of... Oh, that's brutal. I love that. Is around about all that went through my head while I was watching the show. And I mean, I think that's all that was intended to go through your head. It's just sort of a bloodbath for the sake of being a bloodbath. I'm sorry to any of the show's fans that I might have upset. I've set up a helpline with the help of the One Show in case you need counselling over your favourite anime being mildly insulted by a 14-year-old boy. Of course, I'm joking. I don't really care what anyone thinks because I know I'm right. Now if you finished crying, I'm going to continue the video. And to do that, I'm going to give a short diagnosis of each of the characters. ADHD Lycra Psycho, Pre-Pubes MC, OP Uncle, The Black Knights from Code Geass, Rock Buddha from Bleach, Sequel Bait, no sympathy, but we want you to have sympathy for her thought. The Lycra Psycho is probably the best character, just because I can relate to her. Now obviously I did mention some kind of poor things about the show earlier, as in, you know, oh, it's kind of just a bloodbath for the sake of being a bloodbath, like the first episode of Goblin Slayer. But obviously, I do want to mention some good things about the show as well. For example, the art style on the show, I quite like it. The art is definitely very well done. The Psycho, I mentioned earlier, pretty good waifu, not gonna lie. There's some cool shots thrown in there, like the end of the show, they have this scene on top of one of the rides in the Wonderland, and it was just a nice shot. The intro is amazing. I listened to that just on its own. The whole thing's just a lot of fun. I think that's the main point of the show, and it's a good introduction to watching edgy anime, because I know a lot of people can be kind of scared off by the fact that, ooh, it's violent, it's dark, and oh my god. There's one coming up this season called Redo of a Healer. That is going to be so dark. Twitter is going to be all over that. I am going to be laughing at it. It's amazing. It's basically rape revenge. So look out for that one, guys, because that's going to be a lot of fun. And man, after his video on the first episode of Goblin Slayer, I cannot wait to see the enraged mother's basement once again. Anyway, I'm going to have to stop this video now. Surprisingly, it's a record length video, and I'll try and upload something within, I don't know, 2 weeks, I guess. I'll probably do something else, what with the pandemic about. I don't have much better to do, and this is kind of fun. I'm an egotistical maniac. I love the sound of my own voice, and also projecting my opinions onto other people. So, have fun. Goodbye. I'll see you again in your dreams, where I will kill your family, eat your children, and then follow you into the real world.